Hi, all you beautiful Cancers out there. This is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage. I'm here for your February 2017 Soul Tarot reading. I am a clairvoyant, a clairaudient, clairsentient, blessed individual, and I do a lot of travel across the dream time, astral travel, mostly at night, and I've had a lot of blessings in my life, a very interesting life path journey that eventually led me here. And so it is time for me, I'm new to YouTube, it's time for me to take up my next step on my life path. And before this moment, I have been working with individuals in person. I decided it was time, due to a dream that I had, to step out a little bit further. So in this reading, my goal is to interpret the cards, to utilize the cards that come through in order to channel information for you about your soul journey in the hope of assisting you while you walk your path here on the planet. I'm going to begin by zooming in a little bit on the central message, and we'll start there with our exploring. Pardon me. This card is the Judgment of Knowledge. And it speaks to several different things. It talks a little bit about stable internal power, but there is also a risk, if you will, of abusing and abusing power and becoming self-centered because of the attainment of wealth and power. So there's something about that hovering around this reading. However, I think for you, this card indicates to me some strife happening. This gentleman is facing this beast, and in the story that underlies this card, actually there was some strife that did happen and some magic where some people in his life were turned into beasts because of some wrongdoing they did. So what Spirit is telling me is there's something happening in your life that is more in that direction. He is standing strong. He seems to be saying, stop what you're doing and please give to me what is due. The deep blue color of this card, and I'm getting a confirmation yes, so this is the direction I'm going to go in. This is about a transformative journey that starts where you live, is what I'm hearing. There's something happening in the background for you that has to do with conflict and strife, and you are working very hard and here, in the day-to-day life to figure out how to move beyond. And so there will be, he has a dark blue tunic that signifies change, also the sky above, but we can see the fractures in the sky. The sun is there, it's a bit muted, so something is happening that is upsetting and challenging. And it may be on your internal life. Actually, yes, what I'm hearing is it's both. There is something happening for you internally, but also with the people around you. And it is causing you to undergo some deep introspection and some change. So that is the energy, if you will, that surrounds the reading. That is here, what I'm hearing is it's actually here to help liberate you. That's interesting. From the things inside of you that need to change. And if that is the overriding gift and energy, here is what is underlying it. This is the combat of knowledge. And if we just sort of look at this card, you can see there's a very unpleasant scene happening here. The story behind this card is this woman's husband caused her to be forced into running this horrific race, trying to race against a horse while pregnant. And there's the goal she's trying to reach. And you can see with the colors, the crimson and the way the sun is in the sky, there's strife here. And she is in a deep state of distress. She is trying to reach her goal, and she is feeling very concerned about the situation that she is in. And so something has been happening, clearly, and this may be just in your internal life. I feel as though if this is not a literal set of events, there is something happening internally. It is causing you to try to reach some new place of existence. That's what's coming through. So this may be other folks, or this actually may be, as this came through, this might just be your internal life. There might be something going on for you where you're trying to change your way of being. That's what I'm hearing. Changing your way of being. So let's see what's underlying this. These cards in the bottom row are speaking to your existence here, your earthly life, and how that leads you into the soul journey, and what is the bridge that is going to take you from here to there. So let's take a look. The foundation of art. Okay, so this card, as you can see, there is a person resting, sleeping, meditating, surrounded by greenery, but the place of resting again is that deep blue color. So and it is out into the universe. You see the blades of grass? They are reaching in from across the veil. So you are traveling, something is happening, and you are sleeping, meditating is the word I'm hearing, with both your third eye chakra and your heart chakra. You are attempting to heal yourself. You are reaching out to seek a greater wisdom, to help you understand how you can move forward from this place that you have come to find yourself in. So this is beautiful. This is the dedicator. And what we see here is a scene of someone who has come to be willing to be an initiate. And this person is standing with an open palm and eyes blindfolded, basically willing to surrender to what needs to come and to be willing to be an initiate for change going forward, and trust. There's a lot of trust in this moment. So it signifies some stillness. Actually, that's the word I'm hearing about this card now. You're in a place of stillness. And from the stillness and from the meditation and the remembering about the things that are supporting your life, that are positive, that bring joy to your heart and your soul, that's what is coming through. As a result of that, in this moment of difficulty, apparently, you are going to make a decision, and you are going to surrender in some calm and beautiful way to the mystery of your own life, and you are willing to take on the role of the initiate, who dedicates themselves to higher learning and to walking a path with some instruction and some assistance in order to reach a new form of knowledge and a new way of being. So let's see what is next to that. Of course, dialogue of knowledge. This is a beautiful card. You see this, the triple spiral of life is here, indicating thoughts and efforts and actions of change. And again, this man sits at the feet of this person who has the blue garments, a lot of wisdom coming from across the veil. That is the message that's coming through. And here is the path that you have taken by virtue of taking this step. You are beginning to increase your knowledge. You are willing now, that is what Spirit is telling me. You've become willing, and you are going to walk this beautiful road. And again, because of the blue, signifying change, transition, transformation, you are going to walk from where you are with some guidance and some help from across the veil, and you are going to walk in your beauty path. You have started on a new pathway. That is really gorgeous. So what I'm hearing, what Spirit is saying is, despite this difficulty, whatever this is all about, and it could be many, many different things, depending on who you are and what the facts are surrounding your life. One of the messages coming through is the challenge is about standing in your power versus running and being controlled by others, and put in situations that cause you to feel a lot of distress. And one of the things that is interesting about this card to me is that although we know in a factual way this woman is running and racing, she is racing with the darkness. You see the color of the horse? So there is a conflict on the inside, and you are working really hard to come to a place of balance and to regain your power and to not let the things, the fears, the beasts, whatever that come at you cause fractures in your internal life. It is time to learn to stand, and this card is here to remind you that you can regain your power, and while you are doing that, this journey will happen. So let's see what's at the bridge of this. Pardon me. The King of Heart. So this is a confirmation that there is a mystical journey ahead. This person is extremely wise, connected in to the universal knowledge. Do you see him touching the forehead? And here at the heart chakra, he is activated. And the raven is flying off, signifying a journey into the unknown. To step into the knowledge that exists behind the veil. That is what is happening. So here, gorgeous. The foundation of knowledge. So through your meditation and your moment of rest and your attempts to remember yourself in this moment, you have taken on the role, or a vow perhaps, it might be literal, of the initiate. In order to explore the deeper ways of knowing in your own life, for yourself, whatever that means. And you have an intention has been set, of course, and you are going to be exploring all facets of your life. This signifies beauty and trust and love and givingness, but it's coming from across the veil. And you are being told that you are being held with a lot of love and a lot of compassion. You're being seen. That is the word I'm hearing. And you actually, what I'm hearing is they are waiting for you. When you decide to take this step, this is how you will be met. That is exceedingly beautiful. And here, along this journey, once you take that step and you are received, you are going to have a blessing, a healing, if you will, that has to do with the courtship of battle. And this card talks a lot about being in the river of change. There has been a battle, some strife, perhaps ongoing. However, things are changing. You are willing to be pulled up. You are asking for assistance, and you are willing to be pulled up onto firm ground. With the absence of battle, the sword has been put in the ground, and whatever this battle has been about, it is supporting you. It has been a courtship for you on a soul level, helping you to reach the place where you are meant to be going. And here, Cancer. Okay, I'm going to hold this up to the camera. There you are. Oh, I literally just got a chill. The Queen of Battle. Look at this woman. She has very shamanistic qualities. She has been across the veil and she has returned. And you see the mountains behind her? She has come across, and she is in a place of vibrant self-assurance, standing on firm ground, and she has the wisdom that has been available to her all along. That is the message that is coming through from Spirit. And so whatever this journey is about for you, whatever this strife or these battles, it may just be difficulties. I try not to get into thinking up ideas because there are just too many people in the world who might be watching this, and this is a general reading. But generally speaking, you are going to come into your strength and you're going to be more sure of yourself deep inside. This is the message. Deep inside, you are going to be resting in the knowledge that you are going to receive. You will have a new set point. Because you have been willing to take this step for yourself. This is a decision that you made. It didn't come upon you. You choose to step on to your path and to have discussions, if you will, dialogue of knowledge, with yourself and with your heart chakra, and hear from this part of you. Stepping across the veil. You see how this is indicating taking wing also? Taking wing from a place of wisdom and kindness and trust. Again, the blue tunic. You are being transformed in some way in order to step on to, that is the message, in order to step on to a certain part of your soul journey. And when you take that step, you will be received with an incredible amount of love and compassion. All the kindness. And here you are, standing with all the knowledge and the love that exists in the universe. Your palms are open. You are receiving the gifts that are standing and actually waiting for you. There are gifts that are waiting for you. And you will cross over on a soul level. You have gained this knowledge. I'm going to put this up a little bit. You see what's on her forehead? She has gained the knowledge that she has needed, and she is allowing that to go very deep inside. And in her surrendering, she has connected in to the stream of that knowledge, and she will carry that forward now. That is what Spirit is saying. And through that process, that is why the Queen of Battle is here. Because this battle is ultimately with yourself. That is what I'm hearing. And you will be strengthened with shamanistic knowledge and a deep awareness of yourself as an individual. And you will be able to stand in wisdom and strength going forward from here. So let's see the outcome. The Warrior of Skill. Well, this young man clearly also exists in some magical atmosphere. He has a white horse that carries him forward and a staff to hold his knowledge as he rides. He can be a little bit impulsive, but he's very powerful and he's very sure of himself. He's happy. He knows where he's going. And he has the strength to go forward, and he has the means to go forward. At his side, at his disposal, is the word that I'm hearing. And so, what I would like to do to finish your reading is to pick from the bag of runes, because I think there's another message that is waiting to come out. And let's just see what Spirit has to say about this. There it is. Okay. Let's see what the book has to say. Spirit is telling me just read from the book. And let's see what we find out. Well, of course, this is the rune that signifies growth. Okay? Actually, I'm going to put that right here. Spirit is telling me this is what we need to pay attention to right now. I'm going to move the camera down a little bit. Okay. So, this is the place you are growing into as a result of this. So it's a reminder also that, the things that come in life that are difficult are not always negative. Sometimes they are a gift. And I know while we're going through it, it does not feel that way at all, especially in the middle of it while things are unfolding in that manner. So let me just read this to you. This is one of the cycle runes, Arcana. It represents a form of fertility that fosters growth both symbolically and actually. This rune leads to blossoming and ripening. It is concerned with the flow of beings into their new forms. This is the journey that's happening. You are flowing into your new form. Its action is gentle, penetrating, and pervasive. What is called for here is to consider your issue with care and awareness. First, you must disperse with resistance. You must be willing to be an initiate. That's the message. And then you must accomplish the work and, take your journey. For this to happen, your will must be clear and controlled. Your motives must be correct. Any dark corners should be cleansed, and this must be carried out diligently and sometimes with expert help. Modesty, patience, fairness, and generosity are called for. Once resistance is dispersed and rectified and seen to hold firm, then through steadfast and right attitude, this blossoming will occur. So Cancer, I'm sorry to see that things have been somewhat difficult. And I'd love to have your comments to hear what's been going on for you. But the Spirit is here to tell you that through your rest and your willingness to take some deep introspection about the situation that you are in and reconnect with your roots and with the sacred parts of your life, that's what I'm hearing, that's going to stimulate your ability to become an initiate and to cross over and start on a new journey, to increase your knowledge. And what I'm hearing is to walk the beauty road. And I know that saying comes from the native traditions, so that might have some implication for you or for some of you out there. But I want to assure you that the outcome is positive and that this is the beginning. What I'm hearing is this is the beginning of a journey for you. It is the next phase of your development. You have come as far as you have come in your life, and it is time for you to step on to the next phase of your development with an attitude of growth and curiosity. Thank you, Cancer, for stopping by and for checking out my channel and watching your videos. I'm very eager to hear from you, as I said, and I look forward to checking in with you next month. If you would like a private reading, please email me at the address that is showing on your screen. And I wish you all the best, and I'll be very curious to see and to hear how you are doing and to check in with you next month. Thank you very much.